Hello, and thank you for joining today's demonstration of electronic payment processing brought to you by Blue Moon Industries. Electronic payment processing for Microsoft Dynamics GP allows you to take electronic payments right within your Microsoft Dynamics GP system. This includes credit cards and ACH. Electronic payment processing integrates seamlessly with your existing Microsoft Dynamics GP system, which makes end user training very simple. Let's start with the customer setup information to see how EPP, electronic payment processing, integrates so that you can start collecting payment information for your customers. We start with the customer card, and let's say part of your customer onboarding process is to collect default payment information from new customers. If that new payment information or default payment method is a credit card or ACH, you can add that at the time of customer setup. Today, we're going to use an existing customer and we will go to the additional electronic payment method maintenance window to add that default credit card payment. A few things to note in this window is there are additional features that electronic payment processing gives you in order to fit how credit cards or ACH fits into your business process. One of the great new features of electronic payment processing is the ability to charge a gateway fee, or maybe known as a surcharge fee. So let's say you would like to pass along the cost of doing business electronically to your customer. You can do that globally for every credit card transaction, or you can do it right at the customer level. To do that, you would click Charge Gateway Fee, and you're warned that not all states or payment gateways allow adding fees. Blue Moon Industries electronic payment processing is fully compliant with state and federal regulations around gateway fees and surcharge fees. You have the ability to add a percentage for each credit card transaction. We're not going to do that today, but it does give you some flexibility on how you want to manage your credit card transaction expenses. Another feature is to be able to save these payment methods to the customer wallet. So if the customer wants to continuously use the same default card, it's already in the wallet, ready to use for the next time the customer has a payment. Electronic payment processing allows you to use multiple merchants and multiple gateways. Today, we'll be using the PayTrace gateway and the PayTrace merchant. You can select the payment type, credit card or bank account, which is ACH, and then we're ready to add the new card. The new credit card window is completely PCI compliant, so no credit card information will ever be stored in your Microsoft Dynamics GP system or on your network. Once we go ahead and say OK, we'll see that the credit card is going out to the gateway for validation. This is going to tokenize the card, and the gateway is going to send back that token, saving that credit card information in their vault. When we get the information back, the only visible piece of the card is the last four digits, which makes communicating with customers very simple. And as you can see, we've got our credit card number here. We're ready to go ahead and save this to the customer wallet. And that's how we set up a new credit card in the customer wallet for new or existing customers. Let's take a look at how that newly created credit card can be used in sales order entry. Electronic payment processing integrates to all sales order processing types and type IDs. This can be set up mix and match within the electronic payment processing setup window. You'll notice once I get a document ID, the electronic payment processing opens right below our sales order processing window. This is configurable. I'm going to go ahead and give a batch ID, the customer information that we just created, and start entering line items. You'll notice once I start entering line items as my sales order processing window updates with totals, my electronic payment processing window will also update with the available amount to put on an electronic method. I'm going to go ahead and say this is the only line item on this order. And we have a few options here for what we want to do with the credit card. We can select the card, we can pre authorize the card, or we can authorize and capture in the same step. For the purposes of this demonstration, we're going to go ahead and do a sale capture. And you'll notice our electronic payment entry window opens. I'm going to go ahead and create or select the card we just added, and I'm going to process. As this is processing, you can see it in the window that we are reaching out to the gateway. We're going to go ahead and authorize and capture the amount of the document, and we can see that it is successful. We'll go ahead and click OK. And at this point, we can either save our order or we can go through and we can transfer to invoice and post. Let's go ahead and save this. Let's take a look at the other area that electronic payment processing allows your business to create a credit card or ACH payment against a customer account. If we go into our accounts receivable cash receipts, once we have a receipt number or document number, our electronic payment processing window opens. We'll select the same customer. Select credit card as the payment method and give it an amount. Once we come off of that, we have the opportunity to process. Because we hit credit card, our electronic payment entry window will open. I'm going to select the card. Again, if I had set this as a default in the customer account, it would come in here automatically. I'm going to go ahead and process the transaction. We will see that the transaction comes through as a sale, which means we've actually captured the funds, and now we're ready to go ahead and apply to existing customer open AR documents. Thank you for joining us today. If you have additional questions, would like a detailed demo, or to learn more about our other products, please visit us at www.bluemoonISV.com. Thank you.